નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Standard 8, Subject Science, Chapter 6, Combustion and Flame. Dear students, today we will discuss types of combustion. You know that what do you mean by combustion? The process of burning. So this is called as a combustion. See, there are three types of combustion. The first one is rapid combustion. Second one is spontaneous combustion. Third one is explosion. So like this, three types of combustion is there. See, you see that rapid combustion. See the rapid combustion. In this type of combustion, the gas burns rapidly. Rapidly means quickly, and produces heat and light. So this is called as a rapid combustion. See, in the book is given, we find that the gas burns rapidly and produces heat and light. So such combustion is called as rapid combustion. For example, matchsticks, they are burning. It is a quick combustion is the example. There are substances like phosphorus, PHOS, PHORS. See, phosphorus is one. PHOS, PHORS, phosphorus. So there are substances like phosphorus which burns in the air at room temperature is an example of rapid combustion. Okay, students. Now the second one is spontaneous combustion. Spontaneous. What do you mean by spontaneous? Here, in this type of combustion, the material suddenly bursts into flame. See, the material is suddenly, without knowing, suddenly bursts into flame without the application of any apparent cause. See, without the application of any apparent cause means what? Self-generated. Without planning. Okay, without planning and any apparent external cause. Without knowingly that burning will take place. So that is a spontaneous combustion. Okay, what example we will give? See here, many disasters, fires in the coal mines. You know that coal mines, many disasters, dangerous accidents takes place, fires in the coal mines results due to this kind of combustions. Great damage takes place in the coal mines. So what will happen? It may be the reason of the heat rays coming from the sun due to the heat rays of the sun, and lightning strike might be responsible for this type of combustion. So this combustion may take place due to this reason. Okay, students. Now the third one is explosion. See, this type of sudden reaction takes place with the evolution of heat, light and sound. And at the same time, a large amount of gas is also produced. See, during the explosion, a sudden reaction takes place with the evolution of heat, light and sound, and as well as lot of amount of gas is produced. So for example, when you are burning the firecrackers during the festivals, Diwalis or any other days, when firecracker is lighted, a sudden reaction takes place with the evolution of heat, light, sound, and also a lot of smoke will be produced. So such reactions are the example of explosion. See, you know that atomic bomb, sometimes you are listening that, or you are hearing or heard that somewhere it is taken place, bomb explosion. So these are all the example of explosion. Okay, students, see, we have completed now types of combustion. The first one is rapid combustion. Here the example phosphorus or even matchsticks burning. And second one is spontaneous combustion. The example, okay, coal mines. The third one is the explosion. Here sudden reactions takes place. Okay, with the evolution of heat, light and sound, and gases are producing. And here the example is firecrackers. So these are all the types of combustion. Okay, dear students, now we will discuss flame. So what is flame? Flame is the visible part of the gaseous state of a fire. See, flame is the visible part of the gaseous state of a fire. So that is a flame. Or a combustion reaction that takes place in the presence of oxygen. See, a combustion reaction, combustion means process of burning that takes place in the presence of oxygen. So this is called as a flame. Or in other words, the glowing gaseous part of a fire. See, you can say like this also. The glowing means emitting light. Okay, produces light. The glowing gaseous part of the fire is called as a flame. Okay, dear students, here we will discuss the substances which vaporize during burning gives flame. So this is also the substances which vaporize means go in the vapor state during the burning gives flame. Okay, for example, kerosene oil, molten wax. So these are all the examples of flame. So in textbook is given the flame on burning. So we have to say that some materials and then which produces flame, which do not produces flame. For example, I would say the candle. Candle is produces flame after burning. After burning, candles produces flame. And camphor, you know that kapoor, that is also produces flame. Kerosene oil, that is also produces flame. And you see the charcoals, CHARCOL, charcoal does not vaporize because the charcoal does not vaporize. So that is why that is not produces flame. See, all fuels, all the substances will not be produces flame. Only some are producing flame and some are not producing flame. Okay, now we will see that structures of a flame. So structures of flame, we will see that. First of all, we will discuss the activities. So hold it 4 to 5 centimeter of long thin glass tube with a pair of tongs. Introduce it in one end of the dark zone of the candle. See here. And bring a lighted matchstick near the other end of the glass tube. Do you see the flame caught at this end of the glass tube at a wide is given? So if so, what is that produces a flame? See, dear students, you know that the substances which vaporize during the burning gives flames. Okay, for example, kerosene oil, molten wax. So these are all during burning and forms flames. So now that charcoal, kolsa you are saying, no, kolsa, charcoal, that does not produce flames. So that because that is not vaporizing after burning. Okay, so that is why it will not produce flame. See, dear students, you see that when the candle flame is steady, constant, introduce a clean glass tube, glass plate, or a slide into the luminous zone of the plane. See, I will tell you that this will discuss the zones later. So, luminous zone, hold there with a pair of tongs, then for about 10 seconds, what do you observe it there? So, you will know that if you are, see, on the plane above, if you are keeping the transparent glass, you will circular, what you will find? Circular blackish ring is formed. So, what is forming? A circular blackish ring is forming on the glass plate. It indicates the deposition of the unburnt carbon particles. What it indicates? It tells the unburnt carbon particles, correct, present on the luminous zone of the flame. Okay, so now we will discuss the different zones of a candle flame. See, different zones of the candle flame. So this one. So these ones, now you will see that the flames of the different zones of the flame. So I will show the candle to you. See the candles now. See, correctly observe it, then I will discuss the, see, try to students, we will discuss different zones of the candle flame. See here, correctly you have to observe the flame. Correct? Correctly, you have to observe the flame. Correct or what? See, here you see the first outermost and blue color will be there. Constantly you have to look. Correctly you have to look. So we will observe that three zones we will observe, dear students. At home also you observe, so you will see that three zones. So outermost zone is a little bit blue in the color, students, blue in the color. The middle zone is what in color? Yellow in color. And the innermost zone is black in color. So like this way. But at home, burn the candle and observe it the zone. Okay. So then you will clearly you will get the idea of this. Okay, students. Now I will show that. So what I am showing to you. So different zones. See here different zones. See this one is outermost zone. Outer zone or outermost zone. And this outermost zone, what we will get in the outermost zone? So what we will get outermost zone is that complete combustion will be there. So in this outermost zone, complete combustion takes place, complete burning takes place. So this is blue in the color. So color is which color here, students? Blue in color. Okay, so blue in the color. Okay, next the middle zone will be there. Middle zone here yellow color actually. Middle zone. This is yellow in color. And here partial combustion, not fully. Here the partial combustion takes place. The third one is innermost zone. This innermost zone is black in color. And here what will be that? Unburned wax vapors will be there. Unburned wax vapors here. Unburned wax vapors will be there. So like this way, these are the three kinds of zones. See, outermost zone is the hottest part. This is the hottest part of the zone. Sometimes many of the questions asking related to this. And middle zone is moderately hot. And the third, this one is least. Least means very, very less hot. So like this way, you have to, many of the questions behind this, different kinds of the zone, sometimes objective, any kind of can be asked. See, dear students, one more thing I will tell you here. Outermost zone is also called as non-luminous zone. Non-luminous zone. Okay. And middle zone is also called as luminous zone. Luminous zone. And the innermost zone is called as dark zone. Dark zone. So like this way, this also you have to remember. See, many of the questions sometimes asking outermost zone is also called as, then you have to say non-luminous zone. Middle zone is also called as luminous zone. The innermost zone is also called as dark zone. Many of the ways in questions can be asked like this. So you have to go with this all the all the information. Okay, which color? Okay, all this you have to complete conversion, moderate conversion, least conversion. Okay, like this way you have to remember all this. Now, dear students, goldsmith use blow the outermost zone. Say goldsmith and gold makers, they are blowing the outermost zone is one. They are blowing blowing means what? Blowing the outermost zone with a metallic pipe. With a metallic pipe, they are using the metal pipes like this. So blowing this one for melting the gold and silver. For melting gold and silver, they are using, you know that 3 zones will be there, but they are using the outermost zone. Why it may be? Why it may be? So I think you have to find the answer for this. Because you have studied all this, outermost zone, middle zone, and innermost zone. So all you have discussed. So I think you have to find answer. I hope you will find answer. Then I will ask you in the next video. Okay, dear students, what are the ideas? Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you for joining us